Xbox Game Pass. Here are 10 suggestions for February. Unique list that's different from the last few months, so you can check those out if you need more suggestions. Fresh selection of games, and I do hope you give a few of them a look. So this is a Plague Tale Innocence. I'd also like to mention they're all on console. This game is just one of my top favorite from last year. It's beautiful, just a lovely setting, a very interesting design. You're playing as this young woman that's trying to defend her little brother in the middle of a huge sort of war, but also a battle against a plague. There are thousands of rats that fill the screen at a time, which is disgusting and awesome. The narrative, again, really well done. Fantastic game. One of my top ones from last year. I highly suggest it. I don't want to talk any more about it because I don't want to spoil anything. It's something that you should explore because the story is so essential to it. Good twists, unique style, lots of gameplay. Very well done. Next up is Dead Cells, a roguelite title where you basically die and then you come back, but you get to keep some elements of play, and you're just playing as this super sleek character in this gorgeous and very well designed world. This is a seriously addicting game. One of the few of the genre that really nails it quite right, where you're just constantly wanting to keep playing and playing and playing and playing as you push to try to go further and further in this dark world. There's offers and elements of choice and how you move through it, where you go, what you do, what sort of abilities you choose from, and you can constantly be switching these up through your playthroughs, trying again with new combinations, grabbing new items, unlocking new weapons, exploring different areas, fighting other monsters. And it just, like, atmospherically, it's stunning. Just the visuals, you see the gore and the destruction in the world, and the lighting, it just pops with vibrancy and style. It's so smooth, so fluid, it's so cool. Very well done. 3 is Life is Strange 2. The entire season is now available, so you can play through this entire story. It's a narrative driven. It follows these two boys as they are trying to make it to Mexico. It's very relevant to those in the United States, I would imagine, to a degree. It follows them on this journey, and you are making choices. There is a special sort of secret around your younger brother that I don't really want to talk about, because you are playing as this character right here, and this is just a segment that really isn't. No spoilers or anything like that. It's very beautiful of a game, like the art style, the look of the world, how you interact with it, and this entire series is just very well done. If you missed Life is Strange or Life is Strange Before the Storm, those games are absolutely fantastic and worth your time as well. But this is a good separate story. You don't need to play anything else in the series to enjoy it. Very well done. Very intimate tale of two brothers kind of growing up. Here is My Time at Portia. I love this game. It's kind of like Harvest Moon, but in 3D. You can go around collecting resources, there's battles, there's friendships and relationships that you can grow. You can go mining, you can do all sorts of adventures. There are main quests where you need to build things, and fix things, and, you know, go around this large village and explore. And there's crafting, and so you get goals. Oh, and there's also like seasonal events that come up and things, so many things to do. You can play this for hours and hours. Just seriously, it's a huge time sink. It's great for anyone to enjoy. It's not like a challenging experience. It's something that you can just really have fun playing. Going out there, seeing new things, learning about the game, seeing how it changes over time. So well done. Lots of fun. Truly a well done game, and you know, one of my favorites. I really do love what they did there. Grand Theft Auto 5 at number 5. I thought that was the most sense, the big title added. I don't really personally care for this one, but it's a big game. Massive story with multiple character perspectives. An online that continues to this day to be added to with new features and things to do. I mean, it's Grand Theft Auto. You go do whatever you want. You go do heists, missions, chill with your friends, buy a penthouse, drive around, attack others online, play mini games, explore, do anything you want. I mean, it's GTA. I don't have a whole lot to say about this one, and I think most people know it. And either you have a disc and you want to play it without the disc using, you know, the Game Pass. That's an option now. Or if you've somehow missed this game, I guess now's good time as any to go and give it a whirl on the Game Pass. It's a great addition. Here is Astroneer. So this is a sort of very weird but absolutely lovely game. You're an astronaut. There are a couple ways to play. You can do survival, you can do creative. There's a tutorial to get you started. And you're basically creating like a structure and harvesting minerals and building new things. And again, it's just an absolutely gorgeous game. The art style is just beautiful. Blown away by how this game looks every time I go to play it. It's now fully released and it's quite intense. There are cooperative elements, so you don't have to play alone. And you basically just kind of like harvest things, you build things, you raise the ground, lower it, cut into things. Do whatever you want within it as you try to build up and survive. It's really quite an interesting title, very unique, and again, like the art style in this one, stunning. So beautiful. Here we have Clustertruck. So this one, yeah, you're running along and you're trying to jump along the trucks and it gets wild and there's lots of different areas. Yeah, I've played quite a bit of this, like mostly on PC when I was reviewing back in the day, and I know this is a title that hits a particular niche quite well. It's kind of a very simple game to play, but one that can be really frustrating. And I know there's a group out there that definitely enjoys this type of experience, so it's one of the more, I don't know how you would describe it, niche sort of experiences out there. I mean, it's a very well done title in terms of it hits its goal, it has weird physics to it, it has a lot of missions, a lot of content that's been added. So yeah, it's a cluster truck, that's for sure. Running along these semis, and it does get a little bit weirder as you play through it, and maybe you're a little bit better jumping on the back of semis than I am. So this is Doom. Time to get ready for Doom Eternal that's coming out, hopefully as long as it doesn't get delayed again, really soon. So now would be a good time to get in, play it, and prepare for the sequel that goes even more nuts. This game itself is absolutely fantastic. You are a guy that is just pure adrenaline. From the moment the game starts, you're out, you're shooting things, you're blasting stuff, you're blowing things up. You are the ultimate killing machine of demons, and there is nothing that can stop you. No beast, no monster, no anything. So yeah, you get the campaign, and then there's this fantastic multiplayer that's still fairly active in regards to all these great game modes, rolling playlists, intense, fast-paced action, old-school multiplayer, but with sleek, modern design. Looks fantastic. It's so epic. There's these big monsters that you see I'm playing as now. This game is great. Complete surprise too, just in how well they were able to reinvigorate that franchise. So here's Children of Morta, again, another roguelike sort of title. You play as this family. There's certain levels of inheritance in regards to the abilities, and there are procedural generations within the dungeons that you play and you try to conquer. You basically have these abilities, and then you have certain pluses or minuses as the generations go on. You fight for this sort of mountain. There's a corruption within the landscape, and you are again this family, this children of the mountain, as you're battling along and exploring and dealing with things. Very well done title. I think it's quite good. That's very interesting. First played it at PAX years back, and I was like, oh, this is very distinct, so it's nice to see it fully available and on the Game Pass, because I think it is an absolutely great addition to the service. A very well done game that I do quite enjoy. I mean, played it on a couple different platforms and stuff, so definitely worth checking out if you have missed this one. Finally, we have Frostpunk. So Frostpunk is a sort of RTS title where you are kind of managing this place where, you know, it's cold. Your humanity isn't done well. This is frozen over. So you got to deal with dangerous things, dangerous missions, requests of the people. I just have a trailer here because gameplay I'd have to re-download and get into it again, because I also played this on PC. So yeah, very interesting title. It does work quite well on the console platform if that is where you want to play it. Very neat, sort of deadly, very different sort of experience, one that will be challenging if you so choose, as you try to just basically keep humanity going in the cold, because, you know, things are pretty grim when you're that limited in terms of resources and the general heat around the world. So those are Game Pass suggestions. If I missed any, let me know, and I hope to have a fresh list again next month with new titles to check out, distinct from this one.